Hi, I'm Jim Kleinpeter, LSU beat writer for NOLA.com, the Times-Picayune. I'm with columnist Ron Higgins, and it's Western Kentucky week. It's a little bit of a come down after the big game against Florida for LSU, but not a team to be taken lightly. A high-powered offensive team, 6-1, lost only to Indiana. Got a great passer, Brandon Doty, and LSU has got some problems in the secondary with giving up big plays. They did manage to hold off Florida in the fourth quarter to win that game, hang on to that 7-point lead. But this is a week to get some things fixed, but it's also a week to bring the intensity level going into the bye and then Alabama.
That's what the best part about this game is. The intensity level has to be up this week. This team's Western Kentucky is 6-1. They're ranked 25th in one poll. They're good. I mean, there's no doubt about it. You look at their stats; they're legit. Les Miles knows it because he voted them with his poll vote, so he understands how good they are. And he says once the LSU team looks at their film, they're going to understand how good this team is. So this is a really good game to go into the open week because it kind of keeps you sharp, it keeps you focused, and yeah, I mean, every week we're saying the same things about what needs to be fixed. You know, the special teams and the defensive secondary bust where receivers aren't just open, they're way, way open. So, Jim, yeah, get some stuff fixed, but keep up the intensity.
Okay, and one other thing that Les Miles talked about, Leonard Fournette talked about it too. The Florida had a good defense, and they were very intense and very fired up about trying to stop Leonard. And Les Miles talked a little bit after the game about the pushing him back at the whistle and even beyond the whistle, and Les says he's going to look into it, try to stop some of this extracurricular play from going on. I didn't see anything too bad the other night, but you could tell Leonard was getting a little tired of it.
Yeah, I mean, when it happens almost every play, some of them will push him back like 10 or 15 yards and then just throwing him down. I mean, when you hear the whistle and it's blowing and blowing and blowing and the guy's still standing up, you let him go. And, yeah, I'd like to see the SEC start throwing some personal foul penalties because there comes a point where you're not just trying to get in the guy's head, you're trying to hurt him. And I thought it was uncalled for 2-3 times. Yeah, this is football. It's a contact sport, but there comes a point where you got to protect some people. I know people don't think Leonard Fournette needs protecting the way he hits people, but some of those plays that night were pretty questionable, and I think the SEC really needs to look at them and take that into consideration the next time they play.
Okay, that's it for today. Follow us on NOLA.com for all the coverage of LSU versus Western Kentucky, 6 p.m. Saturday night in Tiger Stadium. For Ron Higgins, I'm Jim Kleinpeter, and we'll see you on NOLA.com.